Hello and welcome back to my Second Life. Today I'm going to be going to the Helios Social Casino, Helios Casino Lounge in Second Life. This is a social casino, not a real casino, where in this one you just bet tokens that are valueless, more or less, don't have any real monetary value and exchange them. You can go to skill gaming areas where you can play for real money or real Linden dollars. But I live in a state, the state of Kentucky, where I cannot go to skill gaming regions because they don't allow me to play online gambling games for money, skill gaming. Anyway, let's go into the front end. It's very nicely done. It was better right before Christmas. They had all these wonderful plants out here. It looked very unique, and I really liked it. But now it's a little barren. But now every day you get 120 chips given to you just for showing up at the front door here. Now, when you first sign up, or log in or come to Helios Casino Lounge, you get about 500 tokens. And like I said, you can exchange your chips for prizes, but not real money. And prizes mean it's these silly little things that are. Now, my number is up here in the HUD, which you can see only half of. I'll show you later about that. I'll bring it down where you can see it. But I've had some good amount of earnings, and now I'm only about 5,100. But I've had it myself up to 25,000 and above. But I keep playing until I'm broke or nearly broke. I've gotten all the way down to $10 and all that. But I'm never gonna I'm never gonna trade in for those silly little prizes. I just don't have any need for them. And they have other weekly prizes. But if you wanted to buy tokens, you could for real Linden dollars, which can real 800 tokens for 799 or 30,000 for 9,999. In a real sense, if you bought 10,000, you're basically more or less talking about $25 USD or United States dollars, give or take. After everything said and done, it's about 25 bucks. Now, I play a lot, and you can see up here I'm second in the all games. Markham Weatherwax, there I am. And that's in the quarterly. And I do pretty well. But that's really me losing a lot and winning a lot and losing more. And if I come in the top three, I get one of these little bears. But let me go ahead and get into this and show you what's in the casino. It's very basic. They got slot machines, and if you can, you spin a wheel if you get spinning across the board. And you could win up to 30K or 30,000 tokens. And they also have a higher stakes area where you can win a lot more, but you have to bet a lot more. And of course, they got Blackjack, and they have the low stakes play area where you can only have to bet one token or up to 5 or 6 or something like that. Excuse me. And I'm not a big, I like to play poker. Jacks are better poker. That's all they've got. Jacks are better poker. Blackjack. But I'm not really big on these kind of things because it's slots, but I like to play this. And you can play, bet different amounts. You can bet a minimum of 30 tokens up to 150 tokens per bet. And they have different payouts for that. And let me bring this down a little bit so you can see the HUD. And you see I've got 5,132 down from, I think it was 20,000 earlier. Or, no, this time it was 12,000. Anyway, to pay out, if you bet 30, you get this much. If you win whatever kind. And 60, and 90, 120, 150, how much you get. And I can move the HUD. If I stand up in my chair, it goes back to where it was. So I may lose it a few times up in the screen when I move around. I don't want to keep dragging it down. You get the general idea of how much I've got. I like to bet. I usually like to start off at 60 and just bet across the board. I've noticed a few things when I'm playing this kind of thing. Now here I got 2 queens. That's going to give me a pair. Jacks are better. And I got 3 of a kind. And that's pretty good as a start. I've noticed some things that 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. I am of the opinion that each one of those bets are different. Here we go again. I got a pair of 8s and I got another 3rd guy. Very good. I got an opinion that if you're not doing well on betting 60, you can go up to, excuse me just a minute. You can go up or down on your bet with 30 or 90, and you might suddenly start doing better. But if you drop it back down to 60, you start doing bad again. If you were doing bad before. And sometimes when you're betting like on 60 like this, I've got 3 of a kinds in a row. I'm doing well. Suddenly it will do this, and I'll be making money, and then it'll start petering out. But if I change my bet up or down, all of a sudden I start winning again. And this could be after a short time, betting a few times, or betting a lot, and realizing I'm not getting anywhere. Now here's a king. And yeah, I lost 60 chips. There's not a lot here you need to worry about. You want to bet a face card. And here I got a pair of kings. Before I had 1 king and it didn't come up. Now I've got my pair. I lucked out, but I also got a pair of 6s. So I got 2 pairs. And that's really what you do. Try to pick the pairs. Sometimes you can pick up a flush, even or a straight right off the bat. Sometimes you can't. And it's really just simple. It's easy to go, easy to do, but it's very frustrating when you're losing and very happy when you're winning. I went up to 150 on my bet here. And I'm doing better. If I'm getting a lot of jacks or better alone, a single pair, or nothing, and keep getting those, but I'm not getting anything like a straight or a flush or a full house or anything like that. If I keep getting these small little things like 2 pairs and 1 and nothing else but good is coming up, that's usually a sign that I should change my bet or try something else or try a different machine. If you're losing through a lot of your different betting between the 60s and the 90s and the 20s, you're losing more than you're winning. Even if you're coming in and not losing, but just getting your bet back, you will see your numbers begin to drop. And I'll show you these things coming up here, how I jump up and down. But if I'm not getting any good, because really good things are like the straights, the flushes, the full houses, and those are the ones that give you a lot of money, especially four of a kind, straight flush, royal flush, which I've never seen. Straight flush I never got yet, but that's usually why I get my numbers dropped down from 10, 20,000 down to 5 or less, because that's what I'm trying for. I'm trying for that flush, for that straight flush, because that's the goal of mine. And since it isn't real money and I'm not really losing anything, I say, why not give it a try? And the worst case scenario, I run it totally out of money. And then I just come every day and save up the 120 tokens until I have enough that I can feel I could come back and try it again, or try it right off from the 120, betting low and building it up. All it takes is one four of a kind to get you back at an area where you can really experiment a little bit, play around a little bit. But as much as you can get up, if you bet 150 and nothing but 150, you will lose your shirt. You will find yourself empty of all tokens very quickly. So here I'm going to get the jacks are better, the two kings, and I won my bet back. So I didn't lose, but I didn't win, I didn't gain. And if you watch, it slowly bites away, nibbles away at your balance. And if you're losing more than you're winning or gaining, you will see yourself going slowly or quickly downhill. So you need to change your bet around and change your machine. If you're not doing well on any of the betting from 6 to 30 to 150, if you're not doing it, seemingly not working out, you're losing a lot, go to a different machine, try a different machine, and you might have better luck on that machine with different bets. But sometimes you'll find you go through every single machine and you're just not having a lucky day or lucky time of the day. Because some times of the day, if I come later in the day, I do very well. If I come too early in the day, I'm losing all the time. And I catch myself running out of money, or what I consider money, or tokens. So it's really just, don't get addicted to it like some people who have lots and lots of first, second, third place pairs, like me. Yeah, I've lost 150, and I keep hanging around the between the 5,000 and 6,000. So now I've moved over. I'm moving to fast forwarding ahead again, and I'm down to like 2,700. It's up on my HUD. You can't really see it, but it's 2,700 down from 58. So I've been losing my shirt. So I switched machines, the swap machines, and boom, I got a full house betting on a 90. And not a 60. I started off on 60, and I did okay there. Then I petered out. So I went to 90, and all of a sudden I'm making bucks. And there might be one betting number, like 90, that you do well at. And if you go to 120 or go back to 60 or go to 150, you'll lose your shirt. See this one? Boom. I got another little streak going here. And that's helpful to build me back up. But it's a back and forth deal. So like I said, don't get addicted to this thing. But it is very addictive if you have the personality types. Video game addicted and gambling video game addicted, which I'm glad I can't go to skill gaming areas because I would probably be winning a lot and think, hey, I really should try to, or winning a lot this kind of thing, and then going over to real skill gaming and thinking I'm going to make a lot of money. Now, see, I got a straight flush. And I wanted to show you this. I came back to the same machine a few minutes later, and I got 6,000 chips betting 120. And I got a straight flush. And that's first time it's ever happened to me. So I'm very, very happy. I got a goal. Now I want a royal flush, and that'll probably take me forever and will eat up all my resources. Anyway, I thought I just want to show you a little bit about this casino. If you're in Second Life, you want to try it out, go try it. Get 120 tokens a day free and play a little bit. Anyway, take care, and I'll see you again at another time.